So Tyler Perry said something. I don't know how many people knows about Tyler Perry. Okay, Tyler Perry is a very um um he's a very good actor. He's an actor of 54 years that is very good at passing his messages. Okay, via his comedy, via any of his movies, and is one of the most actors that I really respect because you know when you have something important to pass to people, it keeps people on their toes. It keeps them expecting more from you, and it speaks distinguish about your personality, and it makes people keep on looking up to you, hoping to hear better things from you, and any respect there was. So I really, that's my own plight concerning this particular actor. But there was something he said that really caught my fancy, and I felt that I have to really share this with you. No, it might not be recent, he said it, but it's something that is happening in relationships today. Um, he said something in quote, as long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm gonna cover the mortgage and all other stuff. Okay, there continues. All right, but now Tyler Perry sparks debate after sharing his advice for couple who split bills in the relationship. Now, by the end of this, what we are really keen on, to be what I want you to be voice messaging me at the end of this is telling me your plight on this. Is it really okay when, as a man, a woman tells you that you should relax? She's going to take care of all the bills and other stuff in the relationship. You should just relax. If you were a man, how would you take it? Would you actually relax, and why would you? And number two, if you're not gonna relax, why wouldn't you relax? Okay, so now, and also at the end of this, I'm also gonna be telling you my own take on this. All right, but we are gonna be talking about this story. I'm just musing around. Okay, so muse with me. All right, so we are gonna be talking about this what Tyler Perry shares his advice for couples who split bills in relationship. Even here in Africa, in Nigeria, in many homes, we know that some men love to split bills in the relationship. It's okay when you're splitting bills in the relationship. I myself, I don't think I don't think it's too bad for someone to split bills in a relationship. But why this really captioned me, why this really made me come to a halt to pick this as a topic to really talk about today, this evening, is because it says that if she says she's okay with paying a mortgage and every other stuff in a relationship, in court. All right, okay, so it's okay, things can still flow. So that is where I'm coming in now. So let's hear what Tyler Perry said. Okay, in case it's your first time, please don't forget to click on the follow button. There's a lot about relationship that we'll talk about here, both globally and locally. So I am Mumzibah, your host from Nigeria. I'm talking about this with my heart filled with joy to share this with you this evening. So let's pick a cozy sport and let's roll along. Okay, now, so Tyler Perry has sparked a debate after sharing his candid thoughts about how couples can split the bills in their relationship. The actor, 54, made the remarks about couple managing their finances while living together during a recent appearance on Krista Renee Heslet Keep It Positive Sweetie podcast. He started off by claiming that as people enter the dating world, they will discover that women are making more money than men. Is it really true? So I don't know. Yeah, this is a pause kind of. Is this really true? Are women really making more than men? And now that is what he pinpointed. That was another thing I saw. Is it really true? This is kind of okay. I've been wanting your response also. Is it true that women are in the dating world? Okay, women are making more money more than men. I don't know what he meant by this. Maybe he meant that okay, when they are not, a woman is not yet married, she has many opportunities in getting money. Okay, could it be meaning that she can date one or two persons, or opportunities are open to her? Yes, also I can understand that women who are single, like here, they get more opportunities, sometimes more than married women. Yes, so let's hear further what he was what he's portraying, or what he's saying. It says a lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. He said, in our society right now, black women are making a lot money for the most part than black men. He added that while there are a lot of black men who are successful, black women are the ones making the money for the most part. With that in mind, Perry encouraged women to pursue relationship with men based on their personality trait and not based on how much money they make. Now, for me, analyzing this, okay, so if you're trying to tell me that a woman has money, okay, she should now go for personality traits from a guy, not expecting to make money from a guy, not expecting to settle with a guy who has money. All right, that's what I understand on this is this paragraph he's talking about now. All right, is cool. All right, because life is not actually about money. Everything is not actually about money, but there are some things that answers to money in a relationship. Okay, but also there's something about personality trait. I know a story of, as I heard a story about a woman who actually her husband was giving her bundles of money, like he could give her close to 20 bottles of money in a day. Anytime she just want to talk to him, she would throw the money at her. Anytime I want to talk to him, ask for his attention, he would dish the money at her, trade on her, and continue with his business calls and all of those kind of a thing. And there was also another lady who was receiving a lot of care and attention from her man, but the man was not having enough to give to the woman in terms of finances. All right, so there was kind of a swap, and the lady who was not having enough money was so happy to swap her relationship with to be in relationship with the other guy, while the other woman who was yearning for attention came back to the other guy who was giving attention. But there was not enough money, but she had peace, she had joy, she had fulfillment, because the man was giving her attention, and the man was giving her even the little he could work from his petty business. Okay, he comes back home and puts everything in her hand and expects her to share the money, ideally for whatever the home needs the money for. And I heard that the woman was very, very okay with everything, but the other woman who chose the money, and she went there, she was not being heard, she was not being pampered, she was not being considered for any advice or suggestion pertaining anything in the relationship, because the man is already made already, so he doesn't want anything from her. It's just there, she was just there as a figure of a lady, so she was not fulfilled in her relationship. So based on what this guy my actor has said, he said that he encourages women to since at least they have seen money before getting into relationship, they should no longer go looking for guys who have already, or guys who are hurting for guys who has money, too much money. All right, they should try to go for personality trait. I think he had a lot of people were not okay with this after he said this kind of words online. He had a lot of batter. People was against. They were against to what he said. But actually, I understand where he was coming from with this, or from this paragraph. I could understand that it was trying to make people understand contentment as the same way, and balancing things. Okay, even if the woman has a little and guy does not have, she shouldn't go hunting for money since she has started enjoying money before. Let there be some kind of equilibrium. So let's go. He says further that if you can find love, if that man works at whatever job and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can, he explained, because his gift may not be your gift, that's okay. Now, he says, in a situation where you now find love in such kind of a guy, okay, and he's a good man, and he respects you, just like the story that I told you just now, and he gives you honor, he honors your family, he honors your parents, he honors your everything, then it's fine. Most times what you have might not be what the next person have. The privilege you have might not be what the privilege of the next person. So he said, the Tyler Perry sisters star also noted that when women date men who makes less money than them, it does not mean that these men are beneath them. Okay, actually, I know some celebrities even here in Nigeria who makes more than their husbands. Okay, and they are still cool in their relationship, like officially coming online. They are still cool, and they've been in their relationship getting to about 5 years, unlike celebrity marriage, you understand, that can crack anytime. So, it does not really tell. He says that it does not really tell that these men are beneath them. Okay, so he then emphasized that as long as both partners are comfortable with it, a woman can be the one to cover the expensive finances rather than her boyfriend. Okay, let's just put it rather than her husband now. Okay, that somebody who come to love you at your worth, and as long as he secure himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. He said, as long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm gonna cover the mortgage and all of the stuff, you pay the light bill, babe, you can take me to dinner every now and then, that's fine. Pelly went on to claim that his perspective is hard for a lot of people to take in due to the expectation in the dating world, such as needing a partner who makes 5 times as much as them. However, according to the filmmaker, couples can still find ways to support each other even if one person makes more money than the other. But when you talk about just someone to love and support you, I know people whose men can't touch what they make, he said. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that I got you, babe, it's a beautiful thing. Perry comments have since gone viral on social media. A lot of video of podcasts has been reshared on the Neighborhood Talks Instagram account, all right, and people criticized him, all right, and that's just all kind of a thing. Now, the thing I have to say in this perspective is that there are no inherent reason why it's not ideal for a woman to handle the bills in the home. Okay, to some extent. Traditionally, I know that the society expectations might be this kind of gender role assignment with the tax, financial management in relationship, or tasking men. But those norms are changing rapidly based on how life is really going. Actually, as they said. But one thing I sure want to talk about is this. A man is the head of the family. A man is the sole head of the family. The woman is just the helpmate. Now, if a woman tells you to relax, she's going to take up the bills, she's going to do this, she's going to do that. How about you telling the woman to help you to set up a business where you will be able to make good money and also take care of her as a first priority? It goes well also. I have had a lot of relationship. I have seen it even in my upbringing. Sometimes where the woman have to stand in to take care of all the bills. Now, the woman standing to take care of all the bills is like stripping the man of his mantle as a man. If a woman walks up to me as a guy and tells me to relax, let me take care of the mortgage and all those kind of a thing. Let me take care of the bills. You just relax. You can just take me to take tea, Arabian tea in the evening, and with the petty money you have, it's fine. Now, you are exchanging the authority you have as a man to your wife. She keep on soaring because God knows that she has to she has to bring money in for the family to feed. Okay. I don't think this is totally okay for me, for a guy to just sit down and the wife is making the money and all those kind of stuff. That's a reason why you are a man. That's a reason why you are the head. That's the reason, because of the mantle in your hands as a husband. We should not turn it the whole round kind of a thing. The woman is also supposed to be at the relaxing point, kind of helping him from her comfort, not stressing herself, not being the one hustling while he's sitting down in the house to babysit and all those kind of a thing. If the woman is so well-to-do, she can open a business for the man, and the man can continue from there. That shows the autonomy of this man. That shows the authority. That shows the power in this man. Not just sitting down at home as a vegetable and accepting whatever the woman says. It's sweeter, yes, when both couples are bringing in. It's sweeter when the man still have something to give to the woman. But when the woman is the one doing almost virtually everything, it's going to be very, very kind of discomforting. That is why I am letting this understand that also that, guys, you are the authority of your home. No matter how the woman is wealthy enough to have money, I'm a woman. I'm talking from the aspect of a woman. It will get to a time she can be very, very, a woman can be so emotional that sometimes she can just react to disgust like that. She can sprout at any time. I make the bills, I make the money, you just sit down here and you eat. And it's kind of shameful to his personality as a man. And he might not take it so easily. He might feel downtrodden at the time. It might not really go well. The children might find it very difficult to digest. Seeing that the normal people see the man bringing in the money and shooting the bills, and now mom is the one doing the running honey, and daddy is just at home babysitting and all those kind of a thing. I know situations happen, but I don't think we should accept some situation and stay put. Sometimes when it happens, we have to, get back our guard. Try to be on point again. Don't leave it for the woman. I believe this woman might just maybe accept it just because she loves the guy. But how long? She can accept it. I'm a woman. It will get to a time she might feel weary. It will get to a time she'll feel she's in boss. It will get to a time she wants to command the guy everywhere. She wants to tell the man, don't take this, take this. The man is now doing the submission, and she's now doing the love. That's not how it's supposed to be. The man is supposed to give the love and be in control as a team leader, and the woman submits. That's the normal for marriage. So what matters most is effective communication, mutual respect, and shared responsibility within a household. Also, whoever handles the bills should do so responsibly. But I'm just talking from the plight of a womanhood. Okay? All right. So I want to know your take on this. I hope this really entertained you this evening, because the show amused me, and I just decided to share this with you, okay, to keep you also busy on your course spot. All right, so tell me how you feel about it. Do you think that it's okay for a woman to just take up the bills, and when a woman throw the word that let me take up of the bills, and the guy should just relax and just flowing with petty things like buying of tea or paying of light bills? What do you think about this talk? Do you think it's normal? Do you think this is how it should go? And if you think it's not really how it should go, can you really tell us why? Have you seen situations like this? Did it end well, or did it end on a bad note? So you just try to voicemail us so that people can learn from you also. Till next time I come your way again, I remember Mumzibah, your host. Bye now, loves.